Okay, so I'm in my garage farm and I'm gonna go over just kind of what I've done so far. So, the first thing I did was run hot and cold lines over here to the sink, which, if you notice, only has 3 legs because it's gone. Anyway, that connects into this RO system, which connects to these 2 pressurized tanks for water storage. And then I've got a little splitter here, which goes to this check valve, so that way the water that comes through here, through this gate here, just a normal quarter turn valve, that way it can't backflow into the RO storage and into actual water mains. Then that flows in through here into this tank, which will be the first tank. You can see I've got a little circulating pump in there. To the float valve back there, and you can see the little fitting that comes out through here. This is all silicone up and holds, which goes to this valve, which is just another quarter turn valve that runs into this tank, which has another agitator in it, but it also has this pump as well, which is a different pump, and this is the one that pump feeds into here. I'm going to install another line here that runs into the tank, but that's a later thing. So that all is the plumbing that goes into the tank. Over here, I've got an intake filter to filter out the pollution because Utah has shit air. And then over here is my seedling stand, some fertilizers. Say hello to the little guys. Most everything is lettuce. Like down here is lettuce. Over here is regrowing the original failures. Then, oh yeah, I had to get a air and heat unit. So then we can open up the tent. The tent is 5x5 by about, I would say, let's see, 6 feet tall, so I don't know, 6.5, 7 feet. I've got a 650 watt grow light here, another outflow vent fan here. I've got this fan and that circulation fan. That's a humidifier. It'll keep it good. This is the nutrient film stand, which goes into that tank. You can definitely see the algae growth. These are the deep water culture portions. They'll grow things that have deeper root systems. I'm still trying to get the water to pump from the B tank into here, and that should replenish it. And it actually has a 1 to 2 air pump here. So that's just an air pump. There's check valves on each of those 16 lines. And what they do is they allow for under here to be aerated, right? And it also allows for, okay, I gotta have a better way to do that. It also allows for the airflow to come in and actually suck up the water to utilize these drip drains, right? That's a CO2 monitor. That bag is shiitake oyster mushroom blend, which will be good to grow in about, well, they're growing, they'll take about a year. But what they do is they add about 400 parts per million of CO2 in here so the plants grow better. These are my sensors, which control the stuff. And the tent also has just a pull down Velcro so I can look into it. And that all connects to here, which is the little controller, but the controller is fully connected to the app, so that way I can not have to check it out here all the time. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, I have a workbench. I need to get a 3D printer. And yeah, that's where we're at.